Yo, I'm back. To another day of doing sub 5. Let's hope we get it today. Let's get fast. You sent me the message like right before I was gonna go live. Great timing, man. You okay? Hey, yo, bloopers. Thanks for the good luck. So yesterday I was having a bit of trouble with this clip here. But I think I kind of fixed it now. I don't know what I did exactly, but it's been better. Easy game. Dude. Online on Discord most of the time. I see you on Discord. I mean, I'm on Discord a lot in the evenings too when I don't go live. Most of the days that I'm not live on Twitch, I'm still online on Discord. Oof. I don't want to choke another run to King Boo. That would be really good to get in a run. Awesome. Thanks for the compliment, guy. I practiced out of bounds like since like 2020, of course. I think even in 2019 I did out of bounds practice. I just never did runs. Like that should work. Maybe. No, that works. I just like putting it there because it's like the same distance as the RTA 1 cycle. I don't know if it's faster or easier, I just do it that way. It's probably like optimally faster to too far left, of course. This should work. It's funny, I recently, that was a while ago, but I looked at my, like, 823 from 2020. And that run, like, the out of bounds for today's standards is, like, really slow. I take so much time, especially, like, walking after I get skews. Ah, that was on the 1 cycle? You're kidding me, right? I just, like, let it bounce into the corner of the building. Dude. Hmm. Ah, those two for left. Right. Dude. No, that's too far red. Like this. I don't think... Oh, that works too. Nice. I'm rushing it too much. I want one good out of bounds and then I'll do runs. Exactly, Kai. I'm so glad that the old PAL out of bounds, like all booze route is obsolete. It's one of the few examples of a route where like implementing a mouse cue makes the route like easier or better. Oh, pressed X first. Hello? Nah, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. I don't actually know why it was bad, but oh, I forgot about that. Of course, because the sparks are there in the top hallway. That's the worst spawn to get. The top. Alright, if I get this one cycle, I'll do runs. I feel like Luigi's Collision, like, I feel like I can walk through mice with a skew and not get hit. But for bombs, it's probably different. King Boom. I should have aimed up just a bit. What? Alter clip? I think? The one where you clip into altar from Biff? Dude. All booze. All porters, no booze. Don't want to be the one to say it, but wouldn't that be a bit arbitrary? Dude, if that happened in at the end of the run, I would cry. I should get this every time, man. It's easy. More of a completion thing? It still sounds arbitrary. Whatever. runs. You crazy? Congrats on the 10 streak, 10 stream streak. There we go. Deploy the AC 130. What even is that? Yeah, I've only played Mario games. I wouldn't know. Battery life for years? I don't know, but it was good. That was a good time. Now, the Switch battery life is... yeah. Not bad. Man, my arm kinda hurts. Good thing I don't have to mash as much in this category. I think you can, like, you can turn off a 3DS, a DS. Or, like, no, just close it with the screen still on. Like, you know how you can just close it in the middle of a game? And then it will just stay on for, like, the longest time. Ba-da-ba-dum. Nice. Yeah. Question for Chad. Will this key work? Press 1 if you think yes, press 2 if you think no, press 3 if you think we're never gonna find out. We're never gonna find out because it's obviously not gonna work. Me and my brother doing Mario vs. Luigi? Dude, that's so good. I played it again not too long ago, actually. The music is so good, too. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. I never actually had a DS. I think I mentioned this yesterday too. I never actually had a DS. I always just had a 3DS. Well, not just had a 3DS. Like, it's like better than the DS, objectively. But I have like more nostalgia for like a lot of OG DS games, probably. This flare convince you? Okay. I know Joven is gonna be playing that game too, I heard. Hey John, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Too far left. Was probably doomed anyways because the mouse was so close to the wall. That spawn is really hard to get. Like, it's really hard to get the skew with the on that particular. This is fast. Yo, Polar. What's good, man? Thanks for the good luck, King. I think I prefer LM2 over LM3 as well, but it's probably just nostalgia. Like I said, I grew up with a 3DS. So it was like one of the first games I owned. It's a me. Dang, it would have been TAS. Exclusive on the Switch 2? Oh, yeah, of course. What else are they gonna do? Make it for the Switch 1? Oh. I aimed a bit to the left. Whatever. It came out in 2013, right? You mean the Switch 2? I got mine for like... I have one. I got mine for like... 450 euros or something like that. So what's up, Ivo? Good to see you, man. I kinda had to buy one. Didn't have to, but I entered into a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament, and I won Mario Kart World for the Switch and the Switch 2 Pro controller. So I already had those, and I was like, yeah, dude, might as well just buy the system. I got it without the bundle, so... So... Just the Switch. Because obviously I already had Mario Kart. Yeah, Boston? My first ever mod. Good to see you. Yeah, I think it sold, like, apart from the price, they could have priced it like at $1,000 and people would have still bought it. Maybe 1,000 is a bit too much. Thing is, it's Nintendo, like, people buy it anyways. Dude, what if they just... Hear me out. What if they make it like... What if they make it like $1 billion to buy it? Someone would spend that amount of money, right? Or like not $1 billion, that's a bit crazy because almost no one has that money. But like, think about it. Like, what if they make it a lot of money? Because some people are gonna buy it. People are gonna buy it regardless of the price, like some people are. That's probably a bad idea. It's probably better to just make it a good price. And get more sales, because if it's like anywhere above $1,000, a lot of people are just plain not gonna be able to afford it. Some more misclicks. That's evil, man. Disney credit cards? What's that? I hate that particular mouse spawn. It's fast, but it's so hard to get. For whatever reason. It's so difficult. I think a lot of people feel the same way, Bloopers, but I think a lot of people also feel like it's just too much. Good, Sana. Thanks for the good luck. Toy. We are talking about the Nintendo Switch 2, which in a way is a toy. I have to say, I don't feel bad about buying a Switch 2 because there's probably going to be games that that I'm going to be playing. And I play on my Switch 2 a lot. I just don't play the Nintendo Switch 2 games. I only have Mario Kart World and I never play that. I just use my Switch 2 to play Switch 1 games. It loads faster, that's nice, but obviously you're not going to spend $400 to get better loads. Unless you're like, I don't know. Not for a Nintendo console. I think PC gamers would disagree.
Oh yeah.
Disney adults are just adults that watch Disney. I figure. Or is there something more? Like, I'm thinking of adults with like disposable income who spend a lot of money on like Disney stuff is what comes to mind. I almost let go of R there because I thought I was gonna miss. Yo, Nor, what's good?
Mario.
Oh, like the Disney, what do you call it? Like Disney World and Disneyland. You could spend a lot of money on that. Because obviously it's really expensive to go there. Yo, Wakane. Thank you so much for the raid, man. And a good luck. Hope you had a nice stream. How did your stream go today? Thanks for the good luck, Jordo. Kai, what did chat tell you about LM4? €500. That seems. I think that was exactly the price.
Oh yeah.
Exactly the price in the Netherlands. man. Come on. A waste of time? Got the first attempt into the second half on 250 pace and reset an early game for 4.5 hours. Sorry to hear. You have those days. It's all part of the grind. Like, sometimes you... It's just what you have to go through. But it doesn't feel good. I'm glad you still had the energy at the end to give me a raid. I really appreciate it. I know sometimes when my stream doesn't really go well, sometimes at the end I feel like, nah. I'm just gonna go without raiding.
Mario.
Italian RNG. It could be like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay. We could just call the strats that. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. It was so long. It reminds me of that one run. I think it was for like horrible games or whatever you call that. However you pronounce that. Splazer Games did a run. I've told this story a million times, but I'll tell it again. So we were like in the call like 10 minutes before he started the run, and he was like, "Oh, Pablo, dude, I hope we meet the donation incentive to play in Dutch." I was like, "In Dutch, pal, in Dutch. It's not even a language." I was like, "Yeah, it is, right? Deutsch, it says there." And I had to explain to him that that's not Dutch, that's German. And then eventually, Dutch won. They had like a donation incentive, so people could like vote on the language he had to play in, and it ended up being Dutch, but obviously there's no Dutch, so he played in German, and he found out the hard way that the text in German it's a nightmare. It's so long. I wouldn't be surprised if it loses like 30 seconds to play on German. That was good.
Mario.
2 for lefts. Crazy? You can't say crazy? I remember, like, I'm not the guy to really, like, curse or use, like,
Oh yeah.
what do you call it, like, foul language. But I remember, like, at the beginning of my streaming career, I used to use some words that I didn't even know were, like, bad words. Like, in Dutch, I wouldn't know, but there were some English words that I did not even know were like sort of bad words. It's just until Red pointed it out to me, I think. Insane. See, I feel like crazy and insane is stuff I say, like... I say all the time on stream. Like, all the time. Let me ask. I say, like, what the heck a lot, but what the heck is, like, that's just... That's not bad, right? Like, that's the lighter version of some other saying. But I say what the heck a lot. Dude, I did not know it even had a meaning. What? Okay. I did not even know it even had a meaning. I like how you, like, censored that word with a 3. Yo, Mr. Gills. Like, you can say that stuff on Twitch, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't have to say right. I know you can say it on Twitch. Like, it's not... I feel like you can do a lot on Twitch. Come on, man. Yo, Daniel? Deck the halls. A hot top speedrun. And And what is that supposed to entail? Is it we have to play the game, and then when we get to Petunia, the run ends? I'm already doing that right now. I'm actually, whenever I speedrun, I get really cold, so I like to relax and sit in a hot tub. I don't have my cam on right now, but you just gotta trust me, bro. Thank you, Pancake. Pancake. All ceilings no theorem, that's cursed. Like, all ceilings no... I think that's one of the funniest things. Like, all ceilings no cellar, but all ceilings no theorem is, like... twisted.
Mario.
Bad mouse. Oh, you like failed and ended up in the hallway and like walked down? Any percent make you guys into every room from out of bounds? That would already end immediately because you can't get to parlor out of bounds, like from out of bounds. Max percent? That was like 2 years ago
Mario.
that we did that. Are we down to do that again? But not after I improve my other PBs. Not before? I don't know what I said. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate the good luck. I hope you're feeling a bit better today. Really slow, it's okay. Without out of bounds? I thought that was how the game was meant to be played. Like, it's a really short, really hard game. How much percent? Never. Unless someone redeems it, of course. Congrats on the streak. Of course. 2 for left. And even if I were to have gotten the clip, I didn't stop for long enough. I would have walked to the left. For sure. I'm glad to hear, Jay. I'm really glad to hear. It's always good to rest when you're sick, but one of the hardest things is like actually sleeping while sick. What to do, Bach Marquee? Nah, I don't really care. I'll just reset so I have more time for any percent. I don't care about my portfolio. I care about 3 things. Any percent, no oob, hundo. Sure, Gills. Just remind me the next time I reset my run so I can do it in the parlor cutscene. I hope I don't forget. Wait, no. Please don't forget. Alright, come on. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Like I said yesterday, if I don't do something immediately, I tend to forget. Oh yeah, Pablo as a teacher. That was so funny. One student timidly raises her hand. Professor, how do we do the billiards mirror warp? Professor Pablo let out a loud screech. And he screamed across the hall. No, you are never to do that in a run. It is slow and you should not do it. Any questions? Wait, Kai, if you cared about your average placement in all 5 mains, why are you still doing pound? Because you can't get higher placement. No, it's slower. Okay, I think we timed that in 2019, so it might be... We might have to retime it, but when we timed it in 2019, it was faster to let it go to the hallway. That was not with a save warp though, that was with a mirror warp. But I think save warping from there is slower than mirror warping because there's no benefit to save warping. Save warping versus mirror warping in the same room is like... Save warping is just slower. Depends on how fast you scan the mirror, obviously. Oh yeah, the gem save warp is faster. I do that too, in Hundo. Because it's essentially like an animation of like 3-4 seconds you're skipping entirely. Too far left again. Bad spawn anyways. I think even if I were to have gotten the skew, it would have been too late because the mouse would have been too close to the wall. Driving down my street with all neighbors having their bins out. Yeah. It's so annoying when that happens. Like, I have to, like, write everything down. And then remember to look at what I wrote down. A 101? If you can get a 101, maybe I have to return. My PB is like a 103.57, right? So that's like 2 minutes faster than my time. 2 minutes. Barry and Chris, are they even playing? Dude, I keep doing that. $23.20? 22 OX? Man, what was I doing in that run? How do you save so much time? Or do you mean 22XX? OX? Dude, you're telling me I can save like a minute 20? What? What am I losing that much time to in the early game? Is it that bad? Did I like drop Butler or something? What do I lose so much time on? 5:10 and 5:11? Yeah, I used to get that too. My PB's from... Did I miss Chauncey 1 cycle on that PB? There's no way. There's no way I missed Chauncey 1 cycle. No, I got Chauncey 1 cycle on that PB. What? How do I lose? How do I lose a minute? How do I lose a minute 10 seconds? I don't believe that.
Oh yeah.
$5.18? Area 1? I probably missed a double or something like that. What could possibly go wrong in Area 1 to lose 8 seconds? Did I miss like 2 doubles? There's not even 2 doubles in Area 1. In PAL. There's literally not even 2 doubles. Wait. Is it just like... It's not really one big mistake, it's just... Every split is bad, basically. Man. I gotta improve, man. I gotta improve. Dining boot to the left? I don't even remember, but that... Seems like something that could have happened. Most important time loss of that run is that it doesn't have that Chauncey Boo double thing.
Oh yeah. Mario.
Man, I'm getting kind of unlucky with this. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad. Found out about nah. If any percent doesn't work out, I'd rather do like a Honda run. Between Soldier Double, 7 Dupe Route, and Sitting Clip, of course. I have like a minute of time save over my PB. Like a minute of basically consistent time save. I have a question for any Luigi's Mansion runner in chat. Hear me out. You have the Honda route where you do Sitting Clip, right? You have to go to Area 4. And you get Telephone Boo before Clockwork because that's just what you do. Would it be faster just to have the Boo go to the left into the hallway, then you make it go back? I know there's the risk that he goes into Armory, which is very bad, but assuming he doesn't go into Armory, wouldn't that just be faster than having to find him a second time? That was what I was thinking about. I think that's literally optimal to just get him to the left side and back. Because any other situation, you're like having to find him again. Yo, runner. Thanks for the good luck. Yes, R. Yes, R. Okay. Yeah, but the thing about that, there's two issues with that. First of all, you still have to find the Boo again. Second of all, if you find Jarvis Boo first? And he goes down. And then you still have to find the other Boo. Of course. I spawned a Boo right away, got him, open the chest. You know, it's at 20 HP. Wait, I don't get it. I don't get it. Spawn a boo, got him right away, open the chest. Check him in the room on the way out. I don't get it. You still have to go into armory, right?
Oh yeah.
If only we had a way to one-cycle telephone boo. I mean, you can drag the boo out while going to the left. Bad angle. Bad angle, bad mouse, bad everything. Because the reason why I initially thought the best way to approach that is you make the boo go up, and then if he goes to the left, and you do soldier double, like right as you're done, he comes back into the room, or he goes into Jarvis. But now with soldier triple, one, you're gonna most of the time be getting the boo after you go to rooftop, because with the triple, all the pearls are in the elevator, so you want to just go up and then look for the boo. And if you do telephone boo, if you make it go back to telephone, you have to do half of clockwork boo. Clockwork. I guess it doesn't really matter now that I think about it.
Oh yeah.
Can I please just get a normal run? Gem save warp? I guess that makes sense. It's still 2 door animations and a laggy boo. I guess the laggy boo you would have anyways. It's just a door animation. If you're not one cycling Jarvis.
Mario.
How's up?
Oi, Yamamba, oi, Soito, oi, Otoma, ni, Uliki.
That would have been Tass. I'm gonna keep repeating myself. That is such a hard... For some reason, I find that particular spawn to be so hard. I find it way easier when he spawns from there and then goes to the bottom left. Towards the bottom left. I guess that makes sense, guy. How do you send him left, though? Do you have to, like, stand bottom right of him? It seems kind of slow. Then again, I guess it's the same thing. Or, what's it called? Getting him to the left hallway. Wait a second. Wait a single second. Hear me out. Why don't you drag the boo up? And before he goes through the wall, you go through the door, so you skip the animation.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. Still green with that wardrobe. Ah, dude.
야바.
Alright, runs out of bounds. How do you not bonk on T-Room but when getting him before grabbing the medal? Alright. It's one of two things. I know it when I'm doing a run, but I don't think I can explain it to you now. Like, you have to either stand... You have to, like, stand pretty close to him, and you have to just have clean R pumps. Yeah, like Kai says, he moves between the R pumps, so you want your R pumps to be clean. Like, this is for every single boo in a game. Apart from, like, one exception. You never want to spam R pumps. You always want to just do it every 10 HP. There's like a specific spot where you have to stand, Daniel. Where you don't get double cackles. I think it's like a bit closer towards him. But when you're standing close to him, you have to be very careful that he doesn't move towards you. Oh, what's the medallion? Sorry. Like I said, like, I know when I'm doing a run, where to stand. I kinda forgot.
Oi, 야만바. oi. 소이소 우리 오토마 니 우라이기.
Mario.
Ah, shoot. Too far left.
우리기. 야만.
C1C is like really... It's hard, but there's like... You can practice to get it basically every time. It just requires a lot of grinding. I remember the first day we had Chauncey 1 cycle, I grinded for like 12 hours that day. I remember waking up at 6. And finding out it's real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Gatwarp is good. You should really install that. What do you use to practice? SD card reader? Oh yeah, that's right.
Mario.
Oi lamamba. Oi. Oi so oi otoma ni luigi.
Mario.
I can...
Luigi. Yep.
Yeah, the wall. It was already too slow to begin with. I'm getting the skew a lot though. I never watched that movie. Well, I watched it, but it was like one of those movies that I watched like one time in school, paying like half attention. I remember when we used to watch movies in class, like, I'd just go on the computer. Because they thought it was okay if you used the computer. I just went on the computer and played like flash games. The good times.
Oh yeah.
At times we even watched movies like in the bus. When we had like a school trip. Or a trip with my sports club. And those were like the movies that you would actually like. Like we watched Rio, like that movie. I think it's like where Flauk's profile picture comes from. But I don't remember a single thing from the movie. Like I can't remember a single scene. Funny thing is, another time we actually watched
Luigi. Yep.
Monster House, like that movie about the kid whose neighbor across the street is like living in a house that's alive. But I remember like probably because it had an impact on me. I remember a lot of scenes from that movie. That movie was something. I thought it was terrifying. Yo, Pink. Thanks for the good luck.
Oh yeah.
Who remembers the Pirates movie from the studio that made Wallace and Gromit?
Luigi. Yep.
Or that movie about the chickens that have to like escape from the farm because they're gonna die. That's a cool idea, Kai.
Oh yeah.
You've been messing with, like you've been posting so many videos. It's nice to have them just collected.
Mario.
Yeah, Chicken Run. Great movie. I know they made like Shaun the Sheep too. But I never watched like an actual like... Is that a movie or like a series? Because I don't remember ever watching like an episode of that. All I remember from that is watching like on my 3DS, the 3DS videos app. They had like this short where he was like playing on a 3DS.
Mario.
Oh, he's a character. I didn't even know that.
Ui lamamba ue soifo ui otoma ni luigi.
Mario.
Oh well. I tried.
Luigi. Yaba.
I should have gone for the other bed. I was scared that if I was gonna go for the left bed, then the top bed would hit me. But I should have gone for the left bed. The top bed was like way out of the way. I just remember playing this Flash game where you play as like 3 of those sheep. And you have to like complete levels. You have to like go through the city. That was such a good game. Honestly, my most fond memory of Shaun the Sheep is just playing that game.
Mario.
Luigi. Yaba.
I'm glad I'm actually getting runs going. Like, it would be pretty common for me to just do this category and just not get anything. But I feel like I'm getting better at getting runs going. Oh, you live in Bristol? Wait, did I read this comment before? I feel like I read this. I probably read it and maybe commented on it, or maybe just read it and then just looked back at the game and forgot. That's the thing. We mentioned this earlier about like forgetting stuff instantly. I have that with like chat comments. Like sometimes people like post comments and I just read it and I'm like, wait a second, I have to focus on the game. And then I focus on the game and I forget to respond. Same with like, I don't know. When people message me, I'm like a really bad messenger. I like always just forget. To message people back and then like days pass. And I feel bad.
Oi, Yamamba, oi, oi, so, oi, Otoma, ni, Uraiki.
Mario.
Luigi. Yam.
Way to flex, Kai. I know I'm bad. I don't need to hear it from you. No, just kidding. I feel like all my PBs are pretty improvable. I think my Hundo is actually... Well, PAL is obviously more improvable, but my Hundo is like really improvable. Like I said before, just the 3 strats that I mentioned. And 7 dupes shouldn't be that bad if I put it into practice. My late game in my PB? Didn't I lose Pipe-Boo? Yo, Warspy. My hero. I appreciate it. I feel like you're always too kind.
Oi Yamamba, oi, soito, oi Otoma, ni, Maiki.
Mario.
Yeah, that's impossible to react.
Luigi. Yama.
Yo, good night. Dreaming? Thanks for coming in. And thanks for the good luck on the runs. Have a good sleep. Warspy, you are my hero. You're the one who told me to to go for the YOLO mice. And I got into King Boot twice on insane pace because of that. $18.58? No Oob Honda run. I know the early game was like really bad in my PvE. It's kind of bad. What?
Luigi. Yama.
I swear, I'm gonna destroy that PB someday. That Hana PB, I'm gonna get a 105. Just you wait. I can get first try sitting clip whenever I want. That's not true. I can get it most of the time. I'll accept being your hero, but only if you accept being my hero first. Fine, fine. But I'll tell you this. If I get sub 5 and some big YouTuber makes a video about it, or not even big YouTuber, just any YouTuber makes a video about it, I want them to mention, like, I would probably have never even dreamed about just running into the mice randomly. It was like you and Jovan who gave me the idea. I mean, YOLO mouse is something I've done before, by the way. It's something I did in runs for a bit. But it was so inconsistent that I dropped it. Then I went back to like the old method. Like the vacuuming the mouse method. And then you mentioned that if I'm not getting it anyway, because to be honest, I'm really bad at like the unbuffered skew. You mentioned that if I'm not getting it anyway, I might as well just not set it up. The fact that there's one video doesn't mean there won't be another. There's a million YouTubers. Way more than a million. Yeah, that's impossible. Hey, Martin. There's a lot of stories to write about, or like to make a video about in Luigi Mansion.
Oh yeah. Mario.
All right. I mean, the fact that Snap is only 12 seconds off 105. Imagine what he can do if he gets his hands on the consistent mouse cue. November 2024, man. A year, 2 months. Maybe he's just done forever. I think if like someone beats his time, Hundo is his baby. He will come back. Dude. When you get any percent record of 4 out of 5 main records will be held by unique players. That's how it used to be. When I came in, it was Bluets, No Out of Bounds, Mini, any percent. Then it was Snap, Hundo, of course. Zircon for Pal and Pal. Joven for Chauncey Key. Skazi for Bogmarkey. Mikaron for max percent. Who held low percent at that time? I feel like I was like a really old runner. Can someone look that up on SRC? What the record for low percent was in 2019? Oh, also HD held like all booze. I came in just as that out of bounds red was discovered. By Respect, I think. Oh, Zircon had it. I see. That's red. I remember now. Dang, that was such a good attempt. I'm sad I choked it. Dude, remember when Zircon played the game? He taught me so much.
Yeah.
2016, was it by Death Johnson? All I know about, like, the history of PAL before I came around was that Zircon was like the PAL good when I joined the game. And he always told me that Death Johnson was like the founder of the PAL run. Death Johnson and Michael, actually. Insanity in a can? I've seen that name before.
Hmm? Hmm. Hmm?
おいラマンバーおいおいとおいおっとまにまいき
Mario. Hmm.
ゆいきやば
Hmm? Oh yeah. Mario. Hmm. Oh yeah. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm? Hmm.
おいラマンバーおいおいとおいおっとまにまいき
Mario. Hmm. Hmm?
Could have been good, maybe.
ゆいきやば ゆいきやば
Hmm?
On an old SDA post asking about a PAL hit a master run, and someone said do it yourself. Classic. Classic, classic.
Oh yeah. Mario.
I am winning, yes.
Hmm? Hmm. Hmm?
Look at this run, we're green.
おいヤマンバおいそいとおいおっとまにうらみいき
What could possibly go wrong?
Hmm.
I hate that spawn. I hate that spawn. Well, I love it because it's fast, but I hate it because it's hard. This run, PB, it would be iconic. Not iconic. I meant to say ironic.
Oh yeah.
Because I lost like, no joke, I lost like half a second on, like everything up to candles.
Hmm?
Which is pretty big in this category. Never mind.
みいきヤマン
Hmm?
Awesome. Hell normal mansion, yeah. People who they don't want to buy the Japanese version. But Hidden Mansion's too hard on POW. I used to do normal mansion too before I ever like recorded my runs.
Oh yeah. Mario.
Yo, Zivo, thanks for the Glock, man. Chilling in the background sounds good, man. You enjoy the lyric? care. I don't care about the time loss.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
海おいどやまんばほえあそいそういおとまにうまういき
Mario. Hmm.
Just go, man. Why is it so hard?
ういきやぶ
I should really just try to find something for that specific spawn, because it's so fast if you do get it, but it's so hard. I think honestly the best play might just be to just hold up. How many attempts? I would have no idea, I could look. 2,500. 2591 attempts. Thank you, Ghoul, for the good luck. I remember my Nota Bounce splits from 2021 that I actually lost. But I remember I had like 9,000 attempts in Nota Bounce in 2021. Which is crazy. 9,000 attempts, and that was after playing the game for like playing Nota Bounce for like a year and a half. But I reset a lot in Area 1, so then the attempts really like rack up. They call me Parlor Runs for a reason. I do really like this game. It never gets old. Please, man. How many attempts for this or for this or for what's it called? Not a bounce. For this, 2,591. And this is just, those are just my attempts from when the trick got found, like from when the Area 1 clip was found, because I made new splits when with that category. I think my, like... I have way more attempts in Hundo, I think, than any percent. Hundo, I've done way more runs than any percent. Well, maybe actually, now I don't think I have. If you include this, but if you include just my old splits, then I think Hundo has more attempts than any percent. Oh, shoot. Dude, I love playing Area 1. Come on, man. I couldn't avoid that without losing time. Thanks for the posture check. Oh, I needed that. I wonder how many hours I have in LM. It's gotta be over 10,000. It's gotta be. There's no way I have less than 10,000 attempts in this game. Which stats? But that doesn't include that doesn't include like offline runs and practice, which I've done like maybe even more off than streams. Nah, that's not true. I've definitely streamed more than I have practiced offline. $2,200 hours? Just that? I thought it would be way more. I thought it would be way more. Well, I've definitely spent like a similar amount. Well, actually, maybe I don't have that many hours then. Because I can't imagine having... I could have waited. Whatever. But I think, man, that maybe I end up at like 4,000 hours if you include the offline runs and practice. Man, that's not even that much. Like, it is a lot in like the grand scheme of things. But I thought I'd have like 10,000 hours for sure. Yo, Lynn. Going very well, actually. A lot of skew attempts. A lot of flip attempts, actually, relatively. Hope you're having a good evening. I don't know if you saw my message, but... something I forgot to talk about. It's not urgent or anything, but... better sooner than later. Dude, I can't. Just get me through this. Through this part. Down to call? Awesome. Well, I just gotta say, if the stream ends up ending after 11 o'clock, then I'm probably just going straight to bed. Because I need to wake up very early tomorrow for my, for work. Like, earlier than usual. So, if it doesn't work out today, then maybe tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Gotta update your any percent run. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have that. I need to update my age as well very soon. Now there's a reason I like very seldom stream. It's because on most weekdays I work until like 6. And then I get home and I eat and I have like no energy left to do runs.
Oi Yamamba, oi, oi so oi otoma ni Luigi. Luigi. Yam.
Hate that. No, I'm not working 12 hours a day. It's actually this week. I start a bit earlier, but I also end a bit earlier. I'm gonna be starting at like 8. I'm gonna be ending at like 4 or 5, so that's a bit better. Yo, the G. Thanks for the good luck, man. How was the Luigi Mansion? How do you pronounce that? Archipola, the Luigi's Mansion thing you did yesterday. How was that? Yeah, that. Didn't happen in the end? Dang, man. I did see that there were some technical difficulties. But I didn't see that it like didn't work out at all. It seems like something that would be really hard to like organize and set up. Dude, just get me to out of bounds, man. Dude. Again, this coming Saturday. I hope it works next time. How do you pronounce that word?
Mario.
My guess is... Don't laugh at me, please. My guess is... Archipelago? Is that correct? Basically right, okay. I'm very glad that it's basically right. But wait, basically that means it could be righter?
Mario.
An E part? Like archipelago? Like that?
Ui yamamba. Oi. Oi so ui otoma ni. Luigi.
Mario.
Yes, the skew! Yes, I can finally clip! Oh, I missed!
Luigi. Yam.
Alright, we try again. Perfect. Awesome. Just like the skew. Perfect.
Luigi. Yam. Luigi. Yam.
Hi Pablo, how's your track and run career? I have some pretty bad news, Mats. It's pretty dead. The last part of my name actually refers... You're not gonna believe this. The last part of my name actually doesn't refer to running, like in real life running. Track and run. It actually refers to a speed run, which is when people play a game and attempt to beat it as fast as possible. Like a runs is a shortened version of speed runs. And Pablo is a shortened version of Pablo runs.
Oh yeah.
Alright, a winter situation. Pretty bad. Normally I bike to work. It's kind of dangerous to do that now. So I have to like commute by like, I don't know. buses, city trains, other trains. But actually, I actually much prefer biking. Feels nice and healthy. Still in school? Nah. Those days have passed.
Oi, Yamamba, oi, oi, so, oi, Otoma, ni, Luigi.
Mario.
Alright, please, man. It's too hard.
Luigi.
Even with a perfect, even if that skew were to be perfect, it still would have been a dead run. No, I'm not on a fat bike. I would never, ever, ever do that. How consistent are you with that trick? Just the skew or the clip as well? Because the skew, it really just depends on how the mouse spawns. There's some positions where I can get it like 50% of the time, and there's other positions where I can get it 0% of the time.
Yeah.
Soccer was bad, but the animation was goated. Yeah. I'm like relatively consistent, but it's very much luck based. Like there's times that I miss it because I just play bad, but a lot of the time it's just bad luck. Like I said, even if I got the skew there perfectly, I still would have had to reset because it would have been too slow.
Oi, Yamamba, oi, oi, so, oi, Otoma, ni, Luigi.
Like I need the mouse to spawn on the right side.
Luigi.
So basically 1 out of 3 runs even gets a chance. Maybe even less.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, keep doing that. There's always something in this particular room that goes wrong every time.
Ui yamamba, oi, soito ui otoma ni umaiki.
I rushed it. I needed to rush it
Uiki, yamu,
to have a chance. Well, 3 clips to out of bounds in a stream is not even bad. Yeah, I didn't think that clip was gonna work. Well, I had a feeling it was gonna work, but you never know. You never know. I hate that sometimes. Like, I've been practicing this all day. Well, not all day. I've been practicing this for some time today. That clip. And I still, like, during that practice, not a single time did that happen, that I went down into the menu, but of course there it does. I hate that.
uiki, yamu,
Dude.
Oh yeah.
Like the transit? You mean like... There's a few options for me to get to work. I could drive there with a car, but I've never done that because it's like bike distance. I could take like a city train and a bus. That's like a rough route. Takes me so long to get to work with that. Then another option is taking a train, but then I have to like walk for a while after taking it
Mario.
because it's kind of a bad connection. It's still fine. It's not bad, and I enjoy walking. No, I thought I went neutral for long enough. You're kidding me, man. Dude, I thought I had a... Whatever. This category changed a lot during the last 3 years. Yes. I don't know when, like, if you're talking about the last 3 years, this category didn't change a lot in a long time. And then in late 2023, they found something that cut like 2 minutes off, 2.5 minutes. That being the Area 1 hallway clip. Yo, Spiegly, you going to bed? Good choice, man, good choice. Have a good sleep, man.
Oh yeah.
One of the question is, what is a skew? Is that true or not? It seems a bit too, like too much of a coincidence. Well, what is a skew? Ah, I see. Photoshop exam. Well, tell me. Enlighten me, please. What is a skew? Do you think, Fast, do you think that if the Luigi's Mansion community would be speaking primarily Dutch, that we would say, I'm going for a muisscheep?
Oh yeah.
come on, man. That's the dumbest way to lose the run. Literally the easiest part in all of Area 1. Probably even easier than Parlor. I'm not even kidding. It's just holding... You just hold red. Haven't looked into it that much. You should. It's gonna be on the exam. Yo, Jay. Thank you so much for the 200 bits. My dude. Appreciate them. I think you can get bits by... You used to be able to get bits by watching ads. Maybe it's still from that.
Oh yeah.
How runs been so far? Pretty good actually. I've had a lot of Area 1 clips. Nothing to Kimbuya. But I feel like I'm improving like a lot. Except for the fact that I'm choking Area 1 like half the runs. Lost Hidden Room quad? What strat do you go for in Hidden Room? Do you like burn him again, or you do burnless? This makes me realize that we don't have a good name. We don't have good names for the Hidden Room strats.
Mario.
We should call the fastest strat Tash Hidden Room. Oh yeah, that's like the old strat. I still think my like the strat that I do is the best RTA strat currently. Like the thing that Joven does, it is faster, but it's very inconsistent, and you get like the suck up is very inconsistent, and you can get hit by bats. Yeah, burning the bats on the first chest, that's like the ancient strat. It's not bad, obviously. It only loses a bit of time, but there's like really no points in burning that guy. You can just always scare skip and move down. Too bad you can't always do it with the second guy. Like it's random if you get it or not.
Oh yeah. Mario.
Ui, Yamamba, Ue, Soito, Ui, Otoma, Ni, Luigi.
Mario.
Nah, dude. Ah. Of course I missed the input of all things.
Luigi. Yam,
I'm getting better. Slowly.
Oh yeah.
slow, but it's fine.
Oi yamamba, oi, soito, oi otoma ni uramiki.
Man.
Miki, yam,
When will LM be colonized again? Well, in order to do that, we gotta get some records in the lowlands. And so far, the total Benelux Luigi's Mansion record count is 0. So we got some work to do.
Oh yeah.
I guess technically there's one Dutch record holder. Len still holds the record for best looking LM runner. IMO.
Oh yeah.
Oh, whatever. Bad suck up, but good suck up. Do you have any record currently? No. But that will all change with this run. Any percent record soon? You better get it real soon, because I'm about to get it here.
oi yamamba, oi, soito, oi otoma ni uramiki.
Mario.
Nah! Would have been so cool.
Miki, yam,
I completely rushed it. I completely rushed that just to get the... Just to have a chance. That was good, actually. That was really good. That was like a... What was that? Like a 258? You can still record with that. It's pretty close. I think Joven gets that time too, so you'd have to be pretty optimal for the rest of the run. What the heck?
miki, yam,
Dude. I saw Crispy beat again, yeah. So the record is like 4 seconds faster than this PB, 5 seconds. Yo, Fast, thanks so much for the 100 bits and the muisschreef. Appreciate it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, dude. Oh. Nothing more painful than waiting like 48 seconds just to have that happen. Bruh, I swear. This guy's always on Paula. I was just AFK for an hour and a half. And he is still here. Yep, Area 1. Does he ever make it past this room? Bro, I swear, this guy is always on area 1. If I'm doing any percent, I feel like it's illogical to always be in area 1.
Oh yeah.
Basically. Imagine if it was. Dude, this guy is always on oob. This guy's always on out of bounds. I hope when I do the longer categories that I won't be in area 1 for that long.
Luigi. Yaman.
Always in area 1, man.
Yeah.
My favorite parlor streamer. I can't help that my favorite room is just parlor. I just want to play it a lot. It's not even true. Sometimes I'm not even on parlor. Sometimes I'm in foyer. Foyer.
Oi, yaman ba. Oi. Oi, so, oi, otoma, ni, ura, Luigi.
Mario.
Alright, I'm done. I really want to continue, but I have work early tomorrow and it's already late. So I cannot continue. Maybe I'll be live tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time. I'm gonna just go. Don't sleep. I'll try not to. Thank you. So thank you so much for watching all. It was a really nice stream. I'll do more attempts soon. Have a good one. Peace.